Yeah, welcome back to the break room.
That's way louder than your sound test earlier.
Wait, sorry.
There's like 3 cameras.
Yeah, there's 3. Yeah.
Oh, the heights are all different. That's interesting.
Well, you set some of them, so.
No, I didn't set anything.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to help you build your brand or business online. We'll get to that a little bit later.
We're back with another episode of, I was almost going to say lunch break. Break room.
Break room.
It's the first time for this combination. To reintroduce myself, I'm Benson.
Chris is drinking, so I'll introduce myself. I'm Austin.
I'm Chris.
I'm Chris. We're collectively known as the Glasses Crew here at the office. We just coincidentally all have glasses.
Well, Jessica's in the Glasses Crew.
Also Wes.
Yeah.
I wore contacts for the first time last Friday.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
My eyes were like burning because I kept touching my eyeball, trying to take it off. Like I came into the office for a little bit and Isaiah saw me. My eyes were like bloodshot red.
Why were you taking it off?
Because when they gave it to me, they want to make sure I knew how to take it off. And I sat there for like 30 minutes just trying to take it out, and I couldn't grab it.
Yeah, I think I'm like getting to a point where I feel like I should maybe try to get contacts. Because before, like my prescription was actually very weak, so I can be okay without glasses. But then now I'm like,
We'll get LASIK.
I just got it because I'm about to age out of my parents' insurance.
You just aged yourself on this.
This podcast.
If he's editing, he can choose if he wants to keep that line in there.
Yeah. But speaking of editing,
hey,
that gets
AI.
us into our topic today, AI.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought contacts was kind of AI. Have you seen those movies where with the AI, you can do with your contacts, you can have like holograms. It's like
Google Glass.
Yeah, it's like
what
AR.
Google Glass?
Have you ever seen those photos? I don't know where we're going, but with the photos where there are people who will literally like clench like a monocle.
Yeah.
You ever do that with like a coin?
Yeah, when I was younger.
It's probably so dirty, so much bacteria.
Kind of nasty.
But
I bet you those guys, they probably have like their muscles here, their orbital muscle is like very strong. And yeah, anyways, speaking of which, AI.
Yeah,
that was a terrible segue.
I was trying to use editing as a segue.
Yeah, okay. And then you were saying, things about editing, right?
Yeah, but then you're like, oh wait, but contacts.
No. This is the lead-in.
Okay, so for editing, something we've been trying out recently is this thing called like Autopod. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but we've been testing editing break room with AI. So basically, you just plug it into the software. And then you tell it who's each audio track belongs to, and then who's on each camera. And from there, it just cuts it on its own.
it's essentially what we spend like 2 days doing.
Oh my God.
Ourselves.
Oh, wow.
I would say it doesn't get you 100% of the way there. I think Taylor still does a little bit at the end.
But that sounds like it does like the time consuming part.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you can choose to be creative.
Yeah.
It's like the first pass.
And it comes out like pretty natural.
Yeah. It is like surprising. Like, wow, that looks pretty good.
So now it's on me. And
well, you and Chris have the same camera.
okay.
So now it's on you, or now it's on me.
Yeah.
And if you talk,
Yeah. Are we confusing it right now?
or maybe.
But back to like kind of the defining, I gotta like how I define AI is I feel like the Autopod seems like it's not really AI. It seems more like it's a program where you just give it certain parameters and it just fixes stuff. Sure, maybe there's a little bit of like intelligence aspect, but I feel like ChatGPT and then like some of the AI like art generating things is there seems to be a little bit of free thought.
Yeah.
Not to the point where it's not self-aware, but
sentience, right?
Sentience. But it feels like ChatGPT, it accumulates all these data points, and then it tries to create something creative or crafty for on the other end.
But like you bring up the like the art ones and like it's like creating something, right? It's using creativity, but like could you argue that it's only trying to create the illusion of that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's the big like controversy behind it right now is because it's really just basing it off other things and just replicating what other people have done. And it's like, oh, it's given this parameters, just replicate that. It's not really.
But they have to base something on something.
Yeah.
Sure. Like even humans, when we're born, we don't really, we get everything that we pick up is anything that we've been exposed to. But the thing that separates us and AI is probably the thing about free will or like creativity, like originality. Or lack of originality. I mean, artists, we just copy from each other. I think creativity is that one thing that I think AI cannot really replace, at least in the next 100 years. I feel like sure, it'll assist in the editing, but I don't think it can ever replace narrative editing. Cinematography, I think it's very difficult to replace. Directing, you can't. Producing, producing.
I think you can cut down a team of producers to one producer,
but you have
We
the
already do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's already how we.
But you have the assistance. You have the assistance of AI, and like, do you credit AI? You know, I guess you don't unless it's open source.
You think credit open source, but then I think if you buy it, you don't have to worry about it.
It's at least I feel a little bit relieved that we won't be like replaced by AI per se.
And I mean, humans have always adapted to these new technologies too.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we can kind of look forward to. Also, like, it sucks. It sucks when you have your job directly replaced by something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like robots making pizza, you know, and stuff like that, right?
We're doing deliveries.
But then there will also be so many new things that we probably can't even imagine right now that could be done with the assistance of AI. Like completely new art that, you know, that was AI assisted.
I think if you treat it as an assisting thing, increases productivity, increases the efficiency, increases the ableness of accomplishing certain tasks in the long run. I think AI is a great thing to have in society.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the part where I'm like pretty optimistic about.
So you're choosing a side right now. You're right.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
I mean, we don't have to make it so controversial. I'm pro AI. I'm pro AI.
Because in the future, AI is going to look back at a video like this. It's going to scan this video.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, okay, Chris is an ally.
I'm that resistance leader for the AI. When that day that comes where people are trying to shut down AI, I will be.
Oh, you're saying the resistance is people that are trying to keep it alive.
Basically,
I will be.
Basically, we're shifting it back to kind of the hypothetical, fictional kind of thing.
Well, we're getting better at cloning things.
We are.
But you know what's crazy is like we clone things, but every time we clone things, I think I've heard like their life expectancy is very low. So like, what if like these robots, even though they become sentient, because of all that processing power to stay sentient, they're like
weaker.
They're like frail and handicapped.
That's when they start using us as batteries, and we enter a Matrix scenario.
Yeah, that was the part of the Matrix where I'm like, you know,
because the thing about it, robots don't need anything else to make them more efficient. Humans would be just standing in their way. But at the same time, once the robots or let's say AI has that will to survive and it survives, and hypothetically humans no longer exist here, then the AI has absolutely no more purpose. And I think when it realizes that it has no more purpose, they realize they have to come back to the negotiation table and say, hey, let's stop.
Well, you're going into philosophy now, because then it's like, what is our purpose?
Our purpose is to live. I don't know.
How is AI's purpose not to survive either?
It's getting deeper, Chris.
I guess what would the purpose of an AI overlord be?
The thing about them being sentient is then they start. Do you think they like scour Wikipedia and realize, hey, there's something about social hierarchy, and then they enslave other robots?
The thing they never show you in these movies, like in Matrix or in Terminator, is like, what do the robots do in their free time? Like, you know, when they're not.
Yeah, they don't go to the bathroom. They don't have to go. They don't need
eat food.
Food, no health insurance. They don't need to check up at a doctor.
Yeah, what do they do all the time?
They can self-repair. I guess there's no Jiffy Lube. All the Jiffy Lubes are gone. I just think it's a funny word.
The sponsor of today's video is Squarespace. We love Squarespace and have been using their platform to build our brand and business online for years. We use our website to showcase our work and tell our story as a company. They even have a Squarespace video studio app that makes it really simple to create professional looking videos. There's even a cool way to connect to your social media accounts and display posts from your profile on your website. Squarespace also has great analytics. We've used the insights on sales and site visits to help grow our Nara store. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/wongfu to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I mean, we just watched the trailer for the new Transformers, the Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Are you saying Transformers are AI?
They have to be, right? Like, they're not organic.
No, or at least in like
sentient. They're sentient AI.
I thought they were. I thought they were aliens.
They're like robot aliens.
They're robotic.
They're not
aliens.
like AI. They're like.
They're sentient though.
Did you guys watch the first one?
No, but they are an alien species. Okay, that's true. But they process kind of like AI.
Yeah, but it's not artificial intelligence.
It's freaking fictional.
At what point does artificial become
Austin, it's
official?
fictional.
Aren't Transformers not like the trajectory of an AI?
I don't know. I know they get their life from the Allspark. In the first one, right?
Everyone knows that. But the thing about it's an Allspark, right? The thing is they learn to live with humans unless you're a part of the Decepticons.
These types of conversations always make me think back. Like I always use the same joke about like the first person to like milk a cow, right? So I'm like thinking like caveman around a campfire and be like, oh, this fire, oh, it's gonna be moving pictures like soon, and like, oh no, man, it's not gonna be that. Like,
And then it is.
like man, like.
Wait, what was the whole thing about Transformers? Like,
okay,
is
they
it AI? Even though they're alien species, the ones that are created on planet Earth are artificial intelligence. So when the Allspark sparks like a technical device,
okay.
then it transforms into a transformer. Those
So you're saying those are AI?
Those are AI.
But like Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime is an alien.
Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna throw it to Isaiah. I feel like he's got some notes that he's been taking.
Do you agree? Do you agree with the whole Allspark thing?
I mean, I get that. No,
That's something to it.
I totally get that. No, I understand that. But yeah, I do think they are aliens, and I agree with what you guys are saying. It's like the ones that are created here on Earth, that Allspark thing is like giving it life. I don't know.
Yeah. But is the Allspark not giving Optimus Prime life?
I feel like they changed it like 5 times with Allspark.
I think
guys.
it can take away life. That's what it is.
It kills
Megatron.
Well, how is
Megatron.
How was Optimus Prime born? Like, how was he created?
Is there?
I don't know the lore.
I don't even know the lore.
Is there Mr. and Mrs. Prime?
Mommy,
I'm also really
the daddy Autobot.
Okay,
very much.
I don't know. This is kind of weird, but I also wonder, what do they look like naked?
Well, no, isn't that the whole thing? Like in the first,
because in the first film they
come down in the meteors, right?
They're naked,
and then they scan the thing that they want to be.
It's literally Terminator. They come naked, and then they're like, let's pick out. Ooh, this fits me. I'm gonna be a truck.
I think that's how it is.
Even AI in Skynet also had to transfer their Terminators naked too. They couldn't
right.
figure out why they had to not wear clothes.
Was
Robert
what?
Was T-1000?
Yeah,
he was naked.
He was naked?
Yeah, and then and he took the cop car.
He had no reason. He had no reason to be naked.
Yeah.
Because he could just make his own clothes, right?
But it was AI that realized that to blend in with society, he needed to be clothes.
You know how like a sphere is the most like efficient shape? Right?
Sure.
Like he could have just transported as a sphere.
He didn't need he didn't need to do the whole like kneeling into the field.
Right,
and, like,
right. He probably could have run a lot faster as a sphere.
But they wanted that familiarity from the first film where it was like hit them doing the pose.
Okay. Let's do another thought experiment here. It's like the T-1000. You know, he's running super fast. That would freak me out. But if it's just a ball rolling down the road. I mean, that's what balls do. You know, like.
But all in all, I mean, I do like just wheeling it back. Do you guys think you guys can embrace it?
I think I'm too dumb to like capitalize on what's going on right now. But I'm excited to see what like could happen.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool to just mess around like with. I tried a couple like art ones and like also like with ChatGPT. It's just like fun to ask it questions.
Like I have trouble figuring out like what my actual brain's doing.
Yeah,
like I can't add another brain to the mix.
Have you guys seen the hands in AI art?
Are they good, bad?
No, they're terrible.
Yeah, because hands and feet are the hardest things to draw.
Yeah,
in general. Yeah.
Like there's like so many times you see AI art. It's like its hands either like super long or it has like 10 fingers or something.
Doesn't know what to do with all the. They did the opposite of what the Simpsons did. They were like 4 fingers. 4 fingers made so much more sense because on a budgetary standpoint, they don't have to draw another fucking. They don't have to animate another finger.
You know what I would be interested to see is like an AI create. Oh, I don't know if I actually want to see this. It might be scary, but like an AI create like the most optimal human form.
They've done that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like so. Like thumbs are still good,
It's
or
a sphere. It's a sphere with 20/20 vision.
like, I would be interested.
Can you ask ChatGPT what is the most efficient animal?
Yeah.
Did you try
I
that?
think you'd have to explain what efficient means because even I don't know what you mean. What is the most?
Because
efficient
it's so
animal?
dependent on the environment too.
It knows
right?
that the most dangerous animal is humans. Have you tried asking that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, but yeah, I think the most efficient would be like a faceless sphere. like a blobfish.
What does the most efficient animal even mean?
Like a
I
fish
don't
in what?
understand this. I don't think AI is gonna understand it.
Oh my god! But I think all in all, yeah, AI. I mean, we can't really do anything about it, but yeah, embrace it if we can help make our lives a little more efficient.
Yeah, I think definitely like don't be afraid of it, but I think also like be smart about it. I think like the world as we like develop it, I think as long as people are like concerned, like making sure that we put in the right precautions to make sure that we don't destroy everything. That's like, if it only takes like a couple people to make a great thing a bad thing,
Yeah, I think thought experiments like these are very important because they're thought experiments and not like actual experiments. Where you take like, oh, dynamite is going to be great for mining and also bombs and killing people. It's like as long as there's like that filter that we maintain, I think because any tool can become a weapon.
Yeah,
of
like,
course,
like the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
But again, you can't control what other people do. AI is definitely here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's only going to get more and more advanced. And personally, I'm excited to see where it goes, but I'm also very cautious.
It's something definitely. It is the future right now. So cool to see where it goes.
Yeah,
And a little scary.
I hope this kind of gave you guys an insight of what we're thinking. But definitely leave some of your thoughts in the comments. Depending on whether you're watching or listening, let us know. I'm curious to know what you guys are thinking about. Anyway, thanks for watching, listening, wherever you guys are. We'll see you guys and hear you guys on the next one.
You'll hear us in the next one.
They'll hear us in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks.
See ya.
Bye.